Welcome to the Wonder Garden channel. We all hope our orchids will always bloom abundantly, flower evenly, and display brighter, more vibrant colors day by day. Understanding that, today I will share with you a completely new fertilizer formula with a care method that is extremely simple, easy to do, and cost-effective, yet delivers very noticeable results. This method helps orchids recover quickly, stimulates the formation of many new flower buds, supports strong bud development, produces larger blooms with more vibrant colors, and allows the flowers to last longer on the spikes. With proper care, your orchids will bloom continuously, creating a thriving orchid garden that shows off its beauty all year round. If you want your orchids to bloom more abundantly, last longer, and look more beautiful, don't miss this video. Let's get started right away. First, use rice. Rice contains a large amount of B vitamins along with natural nutrients that help orchids recover quickly, stimulate the growth of new roots, boost resistance, and support more stable development after a period of weakness. Take 2 tablespoons of rice. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language. Comment below and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. Add them to 500 milliliters of clean water. Stir well so the nutrients from the rice gradually dissolve into the water. Next, cover it and let it soak for about 2 hours. This soaking time helps the rice water become richer in nutrients, which is very beneficial for orchid growth. Next, we use cinnamon powder. Cinnamon powder has natural antibacterial, antifungal, and disinfecting properties, helping prevent root rot, harmful fungi, and common bacteria found in orchids. It is an extremely useful ingredient when caring for orchids, especially during periods when the plant is weak or preparing to bloom. Use 1 tablespoon of cinnamon powder. Add it to 500 milliliters of boiled water. Then stir well so the cinnamon powder dissolves and releases its beneficial active compounds. Cover it and allow the solution to cool completely before use to ensure it is safe for the orchid's roots and leaves. Before applying the fertilizer, you should water the orchids first. This step is very important because it helps moisten the growing medium, soften the roots, and prepare the plant to absorb nutrients more effectively. After watering, let the plant rest for about 20 minutes. This method applies to orchids grown in any type of pot. This simple method helps maintain stable moisture levels and prevents the orchid roots from experiencing shock when exposed to fertilizer. As a result, it stimulates strong root development, helps the plant recover more quickly, and reduces issues such as wilting leaves, weak roots, or stalled growth. If this pre-watering step is skipped, the fertilizer will be difficult for the roots to absorb and may even damage them due to an excessively high nutrient concentration. If you want to learn the secret to caring for Phalaenopsis orchids, make sure to watch this video carefully until the end. Your orchids will become strong, grow new roots, and bloom vibrantly all year round. After waiting the full 20 minutes, you can proceed to apply the fertilizer as usual. In addition, this method helps keep orchid leaves green, firm, and glossy. Many orchids fail to grow or bloom because the growing medium becomes too dirty and is not regularly moistened or flushed to remove impurities. This interferes with metabolic processes, makes the roots prone to rot, weakens the plant, and prevents it from flowering. After the fertilizer solution has cooled, I will strain it to remove the residue, keeping only the nutrient-rich liquid extract. Mix these two fertilizer solutions together. Then dilute them further with 1 liter of clean water to reduce the concentration and make the solution gentler and safer for the orchids. Once you have a well-balanced fertilizer solution, it can be used in 3 different ways, depending on your conditions and care needs. Method 1. Wiping the orchid leaves. Pour a small amount of the solution into a cup, then use a soft cotton pad soaked in the solution to gently wipe both the upper and lower surfaces of the leaves of each orchid in your garden. You should apply this method regularly every 14 days. This simple care routine helps keep the orchid leaves clean, reduces fungal diseases, keeps the plant healthy, and makes the leaves noticeably firmer and thicker over time. This is also a very effective method for removing dust and residue from orchid leaves, allowing the plant to breathe better and photosynthesize more efficiently. When the leaves function effectively, the plant grows more steadily, develops stronger roots, and is better prepared for the flowering stage. You will notice that new leaves grow greener, thicker, and much healthier, with a naturally glossy surface, no longer soft, weak, or wrinkled. When the leaves are healthy, the orchid can accumulate enough energy to develop new roots and stimulate the formation of flower spikes in the coming period. Method 2. Use this solution as a mist spray for the orchids. You should apply it early in the morning when the weather is cool to help the plants absorb nutrients most effectively. This method helps the orchid leaves become greener and healthier, with a firmer, glossier surface, and enhances photosynthesis. When spraying, be sure to apply evenly to both the upper surface and especially the underside of the leaves, as this is where the plant absorbs nutrients very effectively. As a result, metabolic activity is enhanced, stimulating faster and stronger new root growth. By afternoon, the leaves will dry naturally without water retention or negative effects on the plant, helping the orchids grow steadily and reducing the risk of fungal diseases. This is a very good nutrient source and should be applied regularly every 14 days. Orchids that are slow-growing or weakened will gradually become greener again, healthier, and develop more sustainably over time. Method 3. Root watering. Pour the fertilizer solution into a dedicated watering can, then water gently and evenly around the base of each orchid. This method allows the roots to absorb nutrients directly and most effectively, making it especially suitable for orchids that are weak, slow-growing, or have not produced new roots for a long time. After watering, leave the plant undisturbed for about 25 minutes so the solution can fully penetrate the root system. This liquid organic fertilizer enables the roots to absorb nutrients quickly, gently, and safely without causing root shock like some chemical fertilizers. As a result, new roots will grow stronger, longer, and thicker. helping the plant become more stable and healthier day by day. You only need to apply this root watering method once a month, and you can alternate it with other organic fertilizers to diversify the nutrient sources for your plants. When cared for properly with organic fertilizers, orchids will grow sustainably, be less prone to disease, and remain healthy for a long time. After the soaking time is complete, take the plant out and place the orchid in a well-ventilated area away from direct sunlight, such as a covered balcony or near a window with diffused light. With this simple method, weak and slow-growing orchids will gradually recover, develop healthy roots, and then be ready for the flowering process in the near future. Results. After being cared for with this organic fertilizer solution, orchids remain lush and healthy with noticeably thicker, firmer, and glossier leaves. With this simple yet effective method, the root system recovers very well. New roots grow strong, anchor firmly, and absorb nutrients steadily, helping the plant become more vigorous over time. Notably, this method also stimulates the revival of flower spikes. The blooms open fresher, display more vibrant colors, have thicker petals, and last longer on the spikes. With just a few easy steps, you can absolutely achieve orchids that grow quickly, stay strong and resilient, and produce large, beautiful, and colorful flower clusters. I hope these simple, easy to apply, and cost-effective methods will be truly helpful in your orchid care routine. Keeping your garden full of vitality and color. If you find this content useful and meaningful, don't forget to like the video, share it with fellow orchid lovers, and subscribe to the Wonder Garden channel so you won't miss upcoming videos on orchid care and recovery. Thank you for watching, and see you again in the next videos.